Welcome back. In this next set of videos, we're going to be learning about how groups of people behave and influence one another. So the main course here is going to be a close look at the three main forces of social influence, which are conformity, compliance, and obedience. So conformity happens when nobody is particularly trying to pressure us to do something, but we decide to do it anyway. So for example, when I was a kid, there was a yo-yo craze that swept through our school where basically everybody seemed to be playing with a yo-yo. So that happened because a norm was established gradually that said that was typical behavior at St. Mary's grade school to use a yo-yo, and you had to use one in order to fit in. So nobody was particularly trying to force me to use a yo-yo, but it happened anyway. This is really important in marketing because much of the utility that we get from the products we buy turns out to be from the way that those products can help us to fit in with our groups. In contrast, compliance happens when someone's trying to explicitly change your behavior. So sales situations are the quintessential examples of compliance situations. The salesperson doesn't have authority over you, but they're using various techniques to try to make the sale. So we're going to learn about some of those techniques as well as to think about how consumers might resist them. Finally, obedience is when an authority figure orders you to do something. Of course, we need a certain degree of obedience for society to function, because organizations almost always involve some chain of command or hierarchy, and they actually need this for anything to get done. But obedience can also lead us to behave in strikingly unethical ways, and we'll be learning about the factors that can influence the degree of obedience. In the final set of videos, we're going to be looking at moral norms and how they can apply to marketplace transactions. Jonathan Haidt has a theory that humans come pre-programmed with 5 moral foundations, and variation in how much we pay attention to these different foundations helps to account for why moral norms can differ across groups such as political liberals and conservatives or different societies. And we'll see that social norms such as fairness can influence consumers' behavior in the marketplace in ways that are sometimes surprising according to standard models in economics. So I hope you enjoy this very interesting topic.